What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to share a quick video with you. This video is about understanding and how understanding can really get a lot of people in a lot of trouble. So I really want to encourage the body of Christ to take a step back from trying to understand God. And you might not understand what I'm saying, but let's understand what I'm saying. So understanding can be trouble. 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, we walk by faith, not by sight. And so right there, Scripture's telling us that we need to walk by faith and not by sight. And too many times, people try to understand what God is doing rather than just walking in obedience. And so I really want to encourage you, sometimes God might tell you to do something and you might not understand. God might tell you to pick up and move across the country. And if you spend your time trying to understand what God is doing rather than just being obedient, you might miss everything that God is doing. And you might really miss walking in the fullness with what God has for you and what he's trying to do in your life. And so I really take up the idea of a child, and you have a child and you tell them to do something and they pitch a fit and they really want to understand, and it really just takes away from what you're trying to do for them. And sometimes you don't have the time to sit here and give them 30, 40, 50 years worth of knowledge and wisdom that you've come to and why you're doing what you're doing for your child. They need to understand that they need to walk in faith with you and that you are the leader, that you're leading them correctly and accordingly. So Psalms 119, 105 says, your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And that's important because if you think of being the word being a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path, when you're walking in faith with God, you might not only be able to see, but what your next step is. And if you're trying to understand what God is doing, then that's not walking by faith. That's trying to walk in understanding. And I don't think that you can move forward trying to understand if you're not walking in faith. The understanding will come at a period in time. Once you have walked in faith, that understanding will come. Obedience is faith. Walking in obedience is having faith in God. Luke 6:46 says, now why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I say? So why are you calling on God if you're not going to do what he's telling you to do? If you're not going to go where he's calling you to go, then what are you doing? So I really want to encourage you, let's get back to walking in faith and not by sight and get away from trying to understand. John 10:27 says, my sheep hear my voice and I know them and they follow me. Let's be sheep. Sometimes sheep are very simple. They're not bright creatures, but they know how to follow and they know how to listen. And obedience is so key with God. And so I want to encourage you and just tell you, let's get back to walking in faith, not by sight, and let's be obedient with the Lord. I hope you have a blessed